Howdy ho, guys and gals, Jeff King here, back again in the Den of Tools, and we got it. We got the latest Black Friday deals from Home Depot. Now, the previous flyer only went until the 23rd. This is the 24th through the end of the month. Let's jump into it. Let's show you what we got here. This is it right here, just released. We're looking at Santa stuff. We're going to go through it. I'm going to be reacting to this along with you because this is my first time looking at this. So let's see what all we've got here. All right, it says all month long, just came out though. Stores open at 6 a.m., closed Thanksgiving Day. So this is starting Friday. You should be able probably to do them online. It says they're valid from the 24th through the 30th here. So let's jump through it. All right, we got the poinsettias before. We've got the jumbo ornaments. We've got the pre-lit. You don't want a pre-lit tree like that with the little bitty bulbs. Nobody likes big or little bulbs. You got to go big bulbs. All right, let's see here. We got 24-month financing on select appliances. We'll talk about that. Energizer batteries. That's a nice big pack of 30-pack of AAA or 36-pack of AA for $15. Energizers. That's not too bad. We got the 24. That's a decent price on the Ryobi high pressure there. And we got $99 on the Gorilla Ladder 18-foot reach. Remember, the ladder is an 18-foot. That's the reach that it gives you. Type 1A ladder. That's a nice ladder. We got the Ring. Not a fan of that. The Wise. What do we got? 2-pack of the V3 wired indoor-outdoor cams. I use these cameras at my home in Montana, and they just work. They're simple, they're easy, and they just work. They're normally, I think, like the price has gone up on them quite a bit. So $56, that's a decent price on that. Let's get into the tools, though. Here we go. Number one power tool and accessory retailer, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Ryobi, Makita, and Ridgid. Look at it. People who don't believe me that Ridgid's, the unloved, stepchild over there. They're all the way at the end, and they're not even in the picture. Anyway. We got, for $129, exclusive 18-volt compact brushless, and we get the brushless kit here. This is the Ryobi. You're getting two tools with the 1.5 amp hour batteries there for $129. That's a pretty decent deal there. Here we go. Look at this, the Atomic. All right, man, DeWalt is making a compelling argument this year. We got the Atomic. That's their compact, all brushless line. Exclusive Atomic, 20-volt brushless, two-tool, 1.3. That's the Achilles heel of all the kits that come from DeWalt. They always give you this really kind of basic charger, one of the bottom tier charger, and then they give you these terrible batteries. I mean, they're not like they're not going to work, but they're super low. I mean, 1.3 amp hours. There's practically no juice in those things, and there's never a sensor on there, no light telling you how much juice is in it. Oh, that's a shame. Now we got next to that. So look at this exclusive. We got the Milwaukee brushed combo. Includes, you get two 1.5, a little bit better as far as the batteries. You get you're getting brushed Milwaukee for the same price as brushless compact DeWalt's. This is what I'm talking about. And then we got the Makita, who of course is like, we don't care, we're Makita, you should just be happy that we give you any sort of deal. 18-volt subcompact, of course they're the people who invented, or I don't know if they invented it, but they basically made their bread and butter off of subcompacts. 18-volt subcompact kit, 1.5 batteries for $169. Boy, that is, between them and the Atomic, that's a hard choice. All right, let's keep going here. We've got Samsung. I got to tell you what. So here's what you should do. If you're thinking about getting the Samsung set, you should take $648 and take it out back and burn it. All right, because I'm sorry, but Samsung appliances are trash. I have them. I've done a video on them. I've showed about repairing them. I've done a deep dive into this. I have yet to find anybody who is a professional who repairs appliances who's like, oh yeah, Samsungs are great. They all tell me, oh yeah, my back room's full of them because people bring them in are just like, what can I trade this in on? And then he's like, I'll give you a Snickers for it. It's ridiculous. Just stay away from front load in general is not a great option, okay? But at least like with the LG here, the LG might be an option because the front load there is for the dryer. The top load is for the washing machine. And you look at 748 each, this is why they cost more. It's a little bit more robust. If I had to choose between the two, I'm going with the LG. Yeah, I know Speed Queen is where it's at, but you're looking at $1,000 plus per item on the Speed Queen. It'll last you the rest of your life, but if you're already into your 50s or 60s, that might not be much longer. Washer and dryer, I know. Dark humor, I know. Thanksgiving, trying to be upbeat. Here we go. GE washer and electric dryer, $678 each. That's a solid kind of mid-tier kind of approach. We get the Whirlpool down there, $698. I'd probably go for the Whirlpool, to be honest. Of all these, that would be the one I would go with, is this one right here. All right, let's talk about vacuums. Shark Stick Vac for $200. I've had plenty of the Dysons. We had Kirby's when I was younger. Those things are a tank, but they weigh as much as a tank. I think Shark is one of the best bang for the buck deals out there. Look at this, $199 for the cordless stick vac. We got $99 for the Navigator lift away, and we got $99 for the ultralight vacuum. Now we got the iRobot there in the middle for $179. I've yet to own a house where I feel like I could just let one of those robot vacuums wander. I think it would die in any house that I've ever had. All right, well, let's look at Samsung. I'm sorry. Just no. LG. They're better. You gotta understand, though, these days, almost all of these washers and dryer, all the major appliances from the major companies, they've got, they've got a timeline set up, there's a word for it, I can't remember it right now. Anyway, designed obsolescence, is that it? Anyway, they know that these things should last about 7, maybe 10 years, and they want you buying a new one. You're looking at, but if I'm between the two, I'm buying the LG. There's just no two question about it. I would not buy a Samsung. I wouldn't take one if you gave it to me for free, honestly. Because I know I'm going to put money into it, and it's going to become a hassle, and I'm probably going to end up losing thousands of dollars worth of groceries because it goes bad one night, and I come in the next, a couple days later, and everything's spoiled. The Samsung LG, here's the LG there. That's I'll tell you what, though, I do like, as my voice cracks, I do like the lower freezer rather than the split. I want to like the split on these, the side-by-side French door, whatever you call them. But the bottom freezer one, you're just not getting into the freezer as much as you're going for the fridge. So that's a better option. Here's a solid one. Look at this. The Whirlpool, $679, 18 cubic feet. This is the same fridge we have in our RV. That's what I'm looking at. We're in the mobile den of tools here, and we have a residential style fridge, and that's it, $679. If you're in an RV and you're thinking about switching off one of those stupid propane fridges, the ones with the fins, this is it. That's your pull the trigger right now on that. That is the go-to. This thing, I should bring my wife on here, let her talk about it, because she absolutely loves this fridge. We've had the old school kind of fridges in the RV, and they're stupid. Then we got the LG, the big one there for $998. That's a go-to. My whiskers are getting me. We got, let's see here, GE appliances. They're not bad. They're not too bad. We got Samsung Light Them on Fire, Frigidaire, stainless steel tall tub dishwasher. That sounds pretty nice there. $678. The Whirlpool, the GE if you're on a budget. This is cool looking, but I don't know if I need a window in my fridge. I could just open the door. Let me tell you, do you need a window in your fridge? Is that something you're like, gee, if only I could see what's inside my refrigerator without opening my refrigerator? What is this? Cubic stainless steel slim over-the-range microwave. So you can microwave pizzas, I guess. The Whirlpool, the Sonic, you know what? We've got a Panasonic at home. Now, ours is a countertop. And it's fantastic, and but anyway, it's about the same price as the Vasani here. If I remember, I'll put a link to it down below. I'll put a link to this ad so you can go through the ad as well. We get the Whirlpool there, Samsung, avoid that, Whirlpool, Vasani. Try to see if there's anything else here that jumps out at me. I'm going to say this about the KitchenAid. If you're looking for a KitchenAid, they got a lot of great deals going on right now. $349. The tip one is nice and stuff. I've got one of the ones that's the professional model that lifts up, and I absolutely love it. It is an absolute beast. Nothing stops it. It's fantastic. But you're going to end up paying a good bit more for them. If you're just doing casual cooking and stuff like that, but you want a nicer mixer, you'll be okay. I've said some negative things about it, and I guess I'm being kind of snobbish about it. Just, that one will be fine. And to be fair, I got mine at a going out of business sale for a bakery, and I had to put a new cord on it, clean it up, the internals and stuff, and re-grease it, and I paid $25 for it, so. Ninja Food electric pressure cooker. Ninja makes some great stuff, but I think I'd probably go Instapot with this one. Sorry, SodaStream. We tried the SodaStream thing. It never was happy with it. Oh, let's see here. Nice rocks glasses there. Exclusive Style Well Glenville kitchen cart for $200. You know what that would work good for? That would work great for a 3D printing cart. That would work great as maybe a little layout stand in the shop for $200. I could find a lot of uses for a lightweight cart like that. We got the Henkel's 15-piece knife block set, $100. There's two types of Henkels. There's the Henkels you can't afford, and there's the Henkels you can't afford. The Henkels you can't afford, there's the one that's got two of the guys on it. You see the little guy right here? And that one is the top tier. That's what the chefs and everyone uses, and they're great knives. This one is decent. You know, DIYer, weekend warrior, we always talk about with tools. At this point, this is the Ryby HP of knives, and it's not a bad knife set for $100. You got the block, you got a bunch of steak knives, and you got a good set of knives, and you got a steel. If you're looking to just up your game just a little bit, and you're not trying to be like super over the top, it's a decent set to get. Instant coffee maker, yada yada. We got the Ninja steam. I've heard back and forth on the Ninja coffee makers because I asked in a video about a month ago, what do you all think about it? And I had several people who were like, I love my Ninja. This thing is fantastic. It's rock solid. And I had a couple people who were like, this thing's junk. So let me know. Modern home, air fryer. Those are decent. We've got a French door style air fryer that's a convection oven air fryer, and that thing is fantastic. We use it in the RV. We don't use propane. I'm propane adverse in the RV. The only thing we use propane for is the house furnace, and then only if it gets below 40 degrees. I use electric for everything else. Why? We're always plugged into shore power, or if we're not, we've got solar or gas generators or electric generators. We got all the power sources. I don't need to be buying propane, as expensive as it is. Cricut 3 cutting machine for $379, and the Cricut blue hat press. The hat press is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie about that. The Cricut cutting machine for $379. The Cricuts are fantastic machines. Just absolutely fantastic machines if you like doing any of that kind of stuff. And you could, like, if you're putting labels on stuff, like maybe you're building craft things and whatnot. I'm not talking like in your shop. Maybe you're building things to sell at craft fairs and stuff. It'd be a great way to put logos and stuff on things. But that said, they've got a new machine that's supposed to be coming out soon, and I'm surprised it's not out yet. And it doesn't have to use the mats like these do. Stainless steel food vacuum sealer for $69. I've not used it. I know nothing about it. We got beds, we've got couches. That couch, look how low that couch is. Oh my gosh, you got to be 20 to sit on that couch. I'm not getting, with my knees, I'm not getting off that couch. Let's see what else we got. We got towels. Yeah, because you know what? When I think of towels, I think Home Depot. Oh, mirror, let's see here. Oh, skeletonized outdoor lighted creatures, yada, yada, yada. Here we go. Lock and unlock from anywhere using the Hubspace app. Exclusive smart satin nickel, $100. I had one house where I set up with the smart locks, and I got to tell you, it was kind of convenient. But these days, with Ring giving away, videos of them reaching their little fingers in there, I worry about that kind of stuff. Like, they could unlock the door for the cops. And, I mean, Ring is giving their footage away to the police. What's to stop them from unlocking the door? We got Google Nest. I'm not a fan of the Google Nest products. Except for this one. This thermostat. I really liked that thermostat. That was really nice to use. Wisecam floodlight. Look at this. This has got your basic Wisecam 3 built into a floodlight base for $75. How much is this one? $188. $188 for the Google Nest that requires a subscription, the whole 9 yards, or you can get the Wise for less than that. That's why I like the Wise. It just works. Yeah, that's why I definitely go with the Wise system. Although this Wise, no, not that one. The Wise outdoor camera with a battery is terrible. Don't bother with that. This one does not have a battery. This one's just fine. Mini white blink, yeah, not a fan of the blink stuff. Quickset makes some great stuff. $250 though, and it could be Honeywell. Some people told me that the Honeywell Smart Color thermostat was pretty good. I've not used it. All I'm doing is telling you what a bunch of people have said to me. Echo Show, Fire TV Stick, yada yada yada. Let's keep going. Okay, here we got trees, and what do we got? 3 for $12. Scented pine cone bag. Did they scent the pine cones? Are they not natural pine cones? Is a pine cone scent bag? Would it cinnamon or pumpkin? No, they've scented it because I need pumpkin spice pine cones. I can't with these people. What do we got here? The skeletal tree, free tree trimming and tree wrapping. Well, thank goodness. Rigid. Here we finally see Rigid. We're on page 274. We got Rigid. And we're looking at the 2-tool kit for $99. I will say this, that's cheaper than it used to be. So's the tool. $60 for the Werner fiberglass ladder, $200 for the next grill. That's not a deal. That's your average sale price on that grill. It's a decent grill. Don't get me wrong. I think for the average homeowner, because look at this, you got 4 burners on the inside, 1 burner on the outside. That means what that nice thing about that 4 burner on the inside is I can have 2 or 3 of the burners going on one side, and then I can have my food offset cooking on the other side without getting direct heat. That's a nice thing to be able to do. Have that flexibility of cooking. I can have one zone that's hotter than another zone. That's fantastic. You keep it clean. You put a cover on it, and it's going to last just as long as your Weber. Put it together right. That's the thing. You got to put these things together. Put it together right. Be smart about it. All right. Rigid. Here's a Rigid 6-gallon portable compressor there for $100. Not a bad little pancake compressor. 2.6 SCFM at 90 PSI. 2 universal connections. That's a nail gun. That's what you're going to run that on. That's what it's designed for. Let's see here. Exclusive pulling. I got to tell you, we put one of those in at our house in California before we moved. I was so upset that I waited until the last minute. I'm looking over at my sink right now. We have essentially that exact same faucet in our sink right now. I love using that style faucet. It's great. It's nice and high up. You can take, if I need to fill a pot, I can sit the pot on the counter next to it, and I can take the hose and put it right in it and just let it fill up. I love that. All right. Battery caddy system. They've been pushing this all Black Friday, but for $10, you know what I use? I use an ammo can. That's what I use for my batteries. All right, and that's it. That is the deals. Wow, look at those fantastic Black Friday deals. I know you're so glad you waited. Seriously, people, this is the Black Friday deals. This is it. Who's a little depressed at this point? I mean, I guess the big thing is if you're looking for appliances, they had a lot of appliances on sale. They got some stuff from around the house, yada yada. But I mean, as far as like deals that just jumped out at me, I'm not seeing any of these deals that are just astounding. I'll be honest, I don't stay up to date with all the pricing on the appliances, so maybe there was an appliance deal in here that I just missed out on. If you saw a great appliance deal that you think people need to know about, put it down in the comments. I'll pin your comment so other people can find it later. But as far as other great deals, I mean, look at the tools. This is Home Depot, and these are our tool deals. and the Rigid got put pages down because they weren't good enough to make it on the main page for the tool deals. Oh, this is weird. So anyway, of these deals, I'm gonna say this about like whether you're to go, because the top 3 are for professional grade tools are DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Makita, right? You could argue Flex should be in that conversation, or Bosch, or these other ones, but these are the big 3 that people are buying. And here's what I'm going to say. If you want flexibility of a tool system, go with DeWalt. DeWalt's got the XR, which is their full-size brushless tools. That's equivalent to the Milwaukee fuel system. Then you've got the Atomic, which is a compact brushless system. Between those two, those are fantastic options. All right, and of course, and then they have their new 12-volt brushless, which is great. But if you want brushless in Milwaukee, you got the Fuel, and then they've got their mid-tier brushless, which is kind of a joke. It's the same size. It's not super compact or anything. you're getting a lot more options with DeWalt. DeWalt also has updated a lot more of their tools. The performance is just off the charts. Right now, DeWalt is a better tool line than Milwaukee. Milwaukee has better service. DeWalt's got a 3-year warranty. Milwaukee's got a 5-year warranty. DeWalt's got so-so service centers. Milwaukee just bends over backwards to make sure that people get taken care of. I still wouldn't buy that brush set for $150. That said, what about Makita? Makita's like, we have the largest selection of tools. They have a bigger selection of tools than anybody else when it comes to, other than maybe Ryobi. And because they call it out, like when it comes to sliding pack tools, they have the largest set. Ryobi, I think, has the largest selection for tools because they use the old style of batteries and they haven't changed those. But that said, they have subcompact, they have full size, they have 36 volt that take 2 batteries. So even more flexibility than DeWalt. They have a 3-year warranty, not a 5-year warranty. And they will take care of you eventually. They're a little slow, but they get stuff taken care of. That's the general consensus. Maybe you had a better experience. Maybe you had a worse experience. At this point, I mean, it's a tough choice to make. So I should probably do another video where we talk about it. Anyway, if there's any other Black Friday deals here that you thought were standout deals that I missed, I mean, that Snoopy for $20, that's a fabulous deal. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. That's the Black Friday that we've been waiting patiently for, that we got kicked in the you-know-what over. As I said, I'm reacting to this just with you. I did not look past the first page so that I would give you honest reactions about what we saw here. Anyway, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.